Welcome to Spice and Pans. Subscribe to our channel for our recipes weekly.
Hi and welcome to Spice and Pans. Today we're making handmade noodles, or in Singapore we call it Mee Hoon Kway. So the ingredients are 1 kilogram of plain flour. This can fit 10 person. 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of cooking oil, 2 eggs, and water. As to how much water we'll be using later, I'll explain to you. Make a well in the flour like this. Crack in the eggs. The salt, as well as the oil. Just mix them up a little bit first before adding in the water. Add in bit by bit first. What we want is actually for the flour to become a dough that is soft to the touch. I'll show you actually how it looks like later when it's done. So keep mixing them slowly. We don't want the flour to fly all over the place. As you can see, it's still very flaky. That means we still need some more water inside it. But let me just push the water into the flour first. This is the end result that we wanted. We added in half a liter of water into here. Now if you feel that it's too wet, please do add a little bit more flour. If it's too dry, do add a little bit more water. Okay? But it has to be soft like this and it won't stick too much to your finger. Now we'll cover this up and let it rest in the fridge for approximately 45 minutes to 1 hour while we prepare the stock. Ingredients for the stock are pretty simple. I have with me over here 750 grams of chicken feet which I blanched, 300 grams of anchovies or ikan bilis, 250 grams of soya bean, 2 tablespoons of white peppercorn, 1 thumb size ginger which I've crushed. So you're just going to put everything into a pot that's filled up with 6 liters of water and boil them for approximately 1 hour. For the loose ingredient, the soya bean, the ikan bilis, the peppercorn as well as the ginger, I'll put them in a muslin bag so that it won't actually, it's easier when you actually want to scoop up the soup. Put the pot on high heat first, let it boil. After boiling, turn down to low heat and simmer it for 1 hour. I'm going to show you how to make the minced meatball. Ingredients are pretty simple. I have with me over here 1 kilogram of minced meat, 600 grams of fish paste. You can easily get this from the market or from any supermarket. 2 tablespoons of light soya sauce, 2 tablespoons of flounder fish powder. If you can have sole fish powder, you can use that also, not a problem. 1.5 tablespoons of corn flour or cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of sesame seed oil, 1 teaspoon of salt, and of course pepper. So now let's mix all of them together. Put everything in a large mixing bowl. The minced meat, the fish paste. Now if you can't get fish paste from where you come from, we can actually leave it optional. But this is good because it acts like a glue to stick the meat together. Or another alternative is that you can use actually any white fish meat and chop them or mince them and mix them together. The flounder powder, soya sauce, corn flour, salt, pepper, generous dash of pepper, and a sesame seed oil. Now with clean hands, massage them and mix them up thoroughly. Mix them up well. This will take a little bit of time. Now if you want to skip the fish paste, you can actually change the 600 grams of fish paste to minced meat, not a problem. If you are using solely just minced meat, you will need to actually slam them a few times so that the meat can actually stick together. I'm using fish paste over here, so there's no need for me to do that because the fish paste actually acts as a glue for the minced meat to actually stick together. Apart from the minced meat, I've also prepared fresh prawns and sliced fish for this dish. For the veg part, I'm using wolfberry leaf or gao ki chai as they call it. So let's just put this in the fridge. I've taken the dough out from the fridge and I'm going to flatten them. Now if you have a noodle making machine like what I have over here, it will be easy also. If not, when your soup is boiling, all you need to do is just press them down, tear them up and then just throw them inside the soup. Okay? But now I having this machine, so I'm just going to dust a little bit of flour onto the machine and on the dough also, so don't stick that much. Flatten it a little bit and just roll them through. Now this is the thickness that I want. As it comes out, I like to dust a little bit more flour so they won't stick together. Okay, just tear it off from here. Just put this aside like this. So later when I actually cooking them, what I need to do is just open it up, shake it a little bit and just tear it off and throw it inside the soup. I'll continue with the rest of the dough. The stock is done already. I've added 2 teaspoons of salt inside it to make it salty. So I've actually cooked it separately. So now that this is boiling, I'm putting in the handmade noodles. Just like this. Just tear them apart and just put them in. Now depending on how much you want, just add it accordingly. Next we'll put in the minced meat. What I like to do is I like to just do it this way. Let it boil for a little bit before we add in the prawns, the fish and the vegetable. Right, when it starts boiling again, it's time to put in the prawns as well as the fish. Push them down a little bit so that it can cook faster and easier. Now when it comes to another boil, we'll put in the vegetables. Soften up the veg before I put in the egg. Now I'll pour in the egg. Now I don't want to overcook my egg, so I'm just going to pour it right on top here. Just to let it cook a little bit. And after this is done, we'll just serve this. I'm serving the handmade noodles with anchovies over here, which I've oven baked for 20 minutes at 180. So ladies and gentlemen, this is our version of the handmade noodles or Mee Hoon Kway. I hope you like our recipe. Do click like on our video and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.